Back here at Clune Arena, Air Force dominates Jackson State out of the Southwestern Athletic Conference by a final score of 76-52, 24-point victory. The Falcons improving to 3-5 of the season. Jackson State going to 1-7. Josh Howe, Roland Vargas. Well, Roland, Dave Pilipovich has got to be pleased with the performance today. Needed a bounce back after a tough road trip. They got what they were looking for here today.
Yeah, and they played with so much energy. We talked about Jackson State, their athleticism, the threat that they pose, but the Air Force Academy, they were on it early. They really closed down some of those passing lanes. They pressed the pace, and they deserved this victory. They deserved a big victory, which they got here this afternoon.
Well, the Falcons locked it down in terms of defensively guarding the three, and as you look at the numbers, 59% they shot from the field, just 34% for Jackson State, and then 28% from long range. Most of that damage was done in the second half, and then rebounding, plus 13 in that department. The assist, how about 26 field goals, 17 assists? You love sharing the basketball. This team unselfish as they get.
Yeah, they sure are. There was Air Force making the extra pass time and time again, and that guarding the arc there had to be something that Air Force had to key on before this game, shutting down Jackson State from three-point range, and they certainly did that, as you can see there, and you mentioned with the just 28% three-point field goals from Jackson State.
The Falcons scoring 39 points in the first half, 37 in the second half, and boy, first half huge for this man, Abe Kinraid, all of his points in half number one. He had 9.
Abe Kinraid was huge. He stretched the floor up top and then banged it down low with that dunk that you saw there. And then what about the performance from Mason Taylor? He was fantastic all afternoon long.
Career high 12 points off the bench. You saw Morris earlier, and here he is, drive and dish. Taylor hits another 3. Morris had 16. That coming off an 18-point performance against Indiana State. Lavelle Scotty doing what he does. He scored his number with 12 today, and then Scotty with authority. What an impressive win. We were courtside. A pleasure to watch this one. Air Force looks impressive, and the good news is they've got real momentum as they go to Laramie, Wyoming to take on the Cowboys on Wednesday night, and certainly what Dave Pilipovich and company believe is a winnable game for this Falcons. It'd be huge to get off to a 1-0 start in a very tough Mountain West Conference.
Yeah, this is a brilliant way to get ready for that Mountain West Conference schedule, as you said here, to be back home for the Air Force Academy Falcons, to play so hard defensively, to get those shots to drop, and to be ready for a really tough trip up to Wyoming.
And then the conference opener at home on Saturday afternoon. Don't miss it. Pack Clune Arena, noon, the tip-off on that one. It's Nevada and Air Force next Saturday afternoon. That is going to do it here for our broadcast this afternoon. For my partner, Roland Vargas, our entire crew, this is Josh Howe saying so long from Clune Arena. The Falcons win it for the third time this season. Air Force 76 and Jackson State 52. So long, everybody.